Making sure all the systems are a go. All right, let's do this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's been so long since I was able to speak. I mean, it wasn't like an illness, it's just allergies and my throat was kind of sore. Made speaking a little uncomfortable. But now I'm back, and that's a bit high volume for that. So let's turn it down just a tad. I don't need the game blasting in my ears or yours. All right, back to Battlegrounds. Just made it to 5,000, and today I've been having random DCs in the middle of a game. I was really frustrated. I got Maleficent Manastorm, who is by far one of the top heroes in Battlegrounds, and crashed at the beginning of the game and could not reconnect. Actually had to do a full restart of my router to get everything back. So very frustrated. Now, it's not related to my router, the game crashing, but that particular game was a little troublesome because all the previous ones, I was able to just join back in. All right. Summon a minion from your tavern tier, add a copy to your hand. All right, we could do that. Sounds good. Or Rat King. So everybody's a C except Rat King is a D. I don't like playing Cyrella. I think I'll just do Raj. I don't think that was for good selections by any stretch of the imagination. Make sure I have my Firestone up. Pause reset! Hey there! Good evening! I'm so glad to be back. This was a tough week with the allergies. But fortunately, it's just allergies. And it doesn't help. I kind of brought this on myself. I'll explain why. I do have allergies to pollen and molds that are bad when spring hits or after a rain or something like that. And because our weather is just absolutely gorgeous, I think spring has already hit us here in Arizona. So I opened all the windows. Had to have some fresh air flowing through the house, which of course introduces all the pollens and molds. So I had to choose between fresh air in the house and not being able to speak, or just getting through it and seeing how, just wait it out, essentially. Let it stabilize so that I don't have the allergies. So it's kind of a problem that I created, but stabilizing now so I can talk, and very happy to be able to talk because I was getting bored. So how are things in the UK? All right, I think I'm going to go max all the way and start doing my hero power. All good. Went to a soccer match on Tuesday to watch my local team, and tomorrow's seeing my friend perform live. Oh, very nice. That sounds great. Getting out and being able to go socialize like that. I do really miss that. So I will never trade my virtual work environment. I love my virtual work environment. I think my dog does too, since I'm always here. So this weekend for me is when we move in for the big Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show. So at some point, I have to head all across town to the fairgrounds. It's almost as far as driving to my trainers when I ride. And then not this Saturday, but the following Saturday and Sunday is when I'll be showing. And hopefully I can convince LMTC to video me. If not, I think I can get one of the assistant trainers to help. Live streaming from the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show. All right. I've got mechs, but I think the game wants me to play demons based on this. Yeah, I'm really hoping it's going to work out. I'm going to do a test run of one of my practice rides while I'm out there just to test the connection and just kind of feel it out and see what's going to happen. I know a couple of my friends that are also streamers have been trying out some of the in real life streams, and it just looks like a lot of fun to be able to do that. Just like I did with the virtual star party, doing something that's not always gaming related. Gaming is obviously going to be, the primary focus because that's what I have built on. But, expanding out will be fun. So I'm just hoping that as I'm playing tonight, we don't have any more DCs. Because that was really frustrating. I did try to go back and fix the game install. So I ran the diagnostics to rearrange this to see if it, maybe there was just something that I was missing or who knows. Nothing came back. All right, so we'll sell him and use my hero power. Oh, and very last minute, I'm doing like all of the garment check that I have to have because you have to have certain boots, you have to have the jeans, you have to have these. They're like half chaps, but they cover the top of your leg, which makes no sense in my mind. So for riding Western pleasure or like the Western style, you wear chaps. Well, they're actually pronounced chaps per my trainer, but they are meant to protect your legs from cactus and all the trees and branches when you're riding out in the desert. Now, for ranch riding, you get chinks, which are like chaps that only go to your knees, which makes no sense because what about your lower leg? Your lower leg is more likely to brush against a cactus than your upper leg. So why you only wear these half chaps for ranch riding, which is supposed to be like historically accurate to the old ranchers and the work that they used to do in the Wild West, essentially. So there's a few things that don't make sense, but either way, I bought the appropriate gear, and then I pulled out my Western boots, and the boot heel is incorrect. So for work boots, it's supposed to be straight up and down, but mine has a bit of a slant, which I learned, let's see, so this is the heel. This is supposed to be upright, and the back heel is curved, and it's supposed to both be upright. I'm like, okay, so I was informed that I have the wrong boots. I was like, joy. So now I have to buy new Western boots, and I'm going to have to buy them at the show because nothing else will get here in time. Whenever you summon a minion of your current tavern tier, give it +4/+4. I don't have any minions where that's going to help. Yes. The Western boots are really expensive. You can go all out and get like lizard skin, which have the really funky pattern. But I'm just getting basic leather boot, and so it should be under $200. I mean, that's what I paid for the wrong pair, which I will probably never wear because I have absolutely no place where I would wear Western boots. I don't do the Western dancing. I don't go out. I don't dress that in that manner. I'm only dressing in that manner for this class. So I was kind of bummed that I have to go buy something, but on the other hand, I get to go shopping again, so hey, find some new boots. And then I've got like this white shirt that I wear. It's kind of a neutral color, and what are called, it's like a scarf. They call it a wild rag. It's a silk scarf that helps to it both keeps you cool and protects your neck from the elements. Let's see. We'll take him. Let's see here. Another demon. I'm not taverned. Wow, this is a real confusing. So I should play that next round. Because, okay, so if I upgrade and then I play this, I get a buff on him. Wow. I'm probably going to end up losing. At least I'm in the top 6. This one is confusing to optimize his buddy. I mean, it could be good if, you know, we're at tier 6. But to get to tier 6, we have to survive. Probably going to sell off the mechs because they're really not buying us anything and just go all out for the demons. But either way, did the gear check. Everything's ready except for the boots. The hat is a funny story. I bought a custom-made hat. It looks really cool, but I didn't realize that I measured incorrectly for the size, so I had to get these like spacers that downsize the hat, or the hat will not stay on if I don't. It's too big for me by at least a half a size. But definitely have the technology to quickly adjust the size. And I think overall we should do pretty well. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. I haven't shown in a very long time, and we've been working really hard to get ready for it. Okay, so we'll sell him. Sell him. Play him. So now we're Tavern tier 4, so let's go ahead and sell him first. Any more 4s that could come in handy. Alright, so we'll pass him through. Let's see here. No pirates. Spin. I don't know that it's really valuable to triple him at this point. So, what we'll do, play him. I'm gonna do this. Spin. They're really telling me I should triple him. Oh, I did this. There we go. LMTC, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining back, even though I know you hate Hearthstone. Did you completely uninstall? Not surprised. Well, I promise this weekend I will stream Burning Crusade and play with that was you, since you downloaded it again. am so sorry that the game is such a drag for you. I know, it's not what you like. Now, on a scale of like 1 to 10, how do you feel about Hearthstone as it relates to the frustrations that you get from Overwatch? I'm just curious if you relate those two. Or if it's not even relevant. It could be, that on par. Okay. That makes sense. I understand. But thank you for joining in here with me. I am, and you know that since of all the health related issues and with my hands, that while I can't play the first person shooters, I will definitely be focusing on Hearthstone. But as soon as I'm up for it, I will be going back to some Overwatch in addition to my Hearthstone. Thank you, thank you. Uh, all right, well, we're top four. I'm very surprised that we're top four. But I think this was just kind of a, okay. I don't even know a word for this particular game. Wow. Overwatch is a different thing. As long as I don't play enough to tilt, I enjoy it. No, I see you there. I need to start getting into some quick play games and get in the habit of playing each day. Um, the new round of treatment that they gave me for my hands has been working wonders. I could definitely type now. I only have a little bit of swelling left, but I can almost completely close my hands, which is good because I have to be able to completely close my hands to hold the reins. And it's definitely enough that I can maneuver, so I don't have to always play like Widow or something that is, let's see, that's a 3, so that's not going to give me anything. All right. Let's see here. No, I don't think we're going to get much else out of this. I just want this game to be over, really, because we're top four, and it's just too confusing. I do not like this buddy. I hope we get a better buddy next time. Or a better hero. I mean, it's not even just a buddy, it just does not make sense. But that's okay. TGIF. Yes, the theme of the stream today. I'm so excited. Lots of exciting things happening in the next week. Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show. I mean, I seriously cannot remember the last time I showed at the Arabian Horse Show. I I think the last time I showed was back in 2012. And I did native costume and I did lead line with one of my riding students. And that's when I learned that I had to retire my endurance mare because she does not like it. And yes, for some reason, this was a really long week. I mean, besides not being able to speak without being uncomfortable, it's really just something about it. And it's surprising because when the weather switched and we could open the windows. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so I know I'm switching stories, but I have to go back to retiring my mare. Yes, no questions asked. I get my favorite, Maleficent. So she demonstrated that she no longer wanted to show or be in that environment by jigging. And what that is she just trots in place, and she's trotting in place with the young lead line rider all around the ring. And I'm having to hold really tight onto her just to keep her from not bolting off and running out of the ring with the kid. I'm like, this is just not the normal horse. It's not her normal behavior. And then I showed her in native costume, and I have this beautiful, beautiful native costume outfit, and she was great, but she just kept galloping and snorting, and there was steam coming out of her nose, and she looked like a dragon as she was out there. And I could not get her to walk, which is a requirement of the class. Needless to say, we placed almost last. I think we got a 5th place ribbon. Probably was a last place. But it just was incredible how much energy she had and just jumping around. And I could barely get on her and I could barely get off of her after the competition. The photographer that was out in the ring was just laughing. We had a timeout because one of the horses threw a shoe. Well, since she's an endurance horse, we would normally do 50 miles in one day. So one ring is nothing for her. When they had the timeout, everybody else is going and standing on the rail. I kept running her around the ring, hoping she would calm down enough to get her to walk, which was not successful. So, yeah, I did not have a successful time showing her. LMTC was my crew with one of his friends that was down in the area. And I came back and I handed her over. I was so frustrated. I was so worn out because the costume is very heavy, and having to maneuver and fight with her for as long as I did, it was not fun. And that was the last show that I did with her. I gave in and said, that's it, you're retired. You've had a ton of good things in your life, and you've been a great mare. So yes, I took her back, and that was the last Scottsdale show that I had. I mean, we had a lot of fun experiences at Scottsdale. LMTC's mother came down and showed with me. We did something called Liberty with another gelding. And Liberty is really popular at Scottsdale. There's also a lot of prize money at the Scottsdale show. Sorry, I have to turn a fan on. That's how warm it is now in Arizona. It goes from cold and rainy to 80s and warm. I mean, you don't have a transition period where you can not have heat or AC on. It just goes from heat, and then the next day you have to turn the AC back on. AC and fans. All right. We need more mechs. So we've tried a lot of different things at the show. We've done halter, which is where you lead the horses around and then just stand and present them to the judges. We've done the Liberty. I've done sport horse, which is more, I'll just say it's more boring. But you ride the horse in the ring, and then they judge the quality of the gaits and the responsiveness of the horse to the rider. And you can do that either under saddle or leading them in hand. Never done any Western or hunt pleasure. Done saddle seat. Saddle seat was my starting ride a long time ago. Saddle seat equitation, where they judge how well you ride your horse. All right. Now, as I've mentioned, this is my absolute favorite hero. I have done so well with this hero, and this was the one that my game crashed and didn't allow me to join back in. I was so bummed. I so love playing with Maleficent. And I will not put the filter on to look like Maleficent again. A second chance at glory. Yes, it is. I am hoping, as long as the game doesn't crash. And we need some mechs. I mean, they're not being good to us on the choices here. See if it, come on, mechs. There we go. Ask, ye shall receive. All right. Oh. But yes, I mean, I think there's a lot that needs to be done to balance out the buddies. I mean, some of them are just really complicated to play, and figuring out how to balance them when you get what I would say is a bad buddy, it's going to take a little more time. I know they nerfed Maleficent, but it's still viable. She's still one of the strongest in the game. All they did is go from 4 to 3 on her on bombs from the buddy. All right, so this is saying 92.8% loss. Probably. All right, but it's still early. Not too much pain. Okay, let's see what we get. All right, so we have him. We're going against the dead dude, which is bad in the buddy system because then you don't get any build for your buddy, and I really want my buddy. All right, there's a mech. Right, so I'm definitely glad though to have another opportunity to play her. She's just fun. And then I was reading up on the lore. Obviously, her and so Maleficent and Millhouse Manastorm, an in-game WoW couple. I never really played gnomes in WoW, so I don't know a lot of the backstory. But I do like finding where all of the heroes originated from. Obviously, Vol'jin, familiar with him. Charge, also. Honestly, I don't know where Reno came from. I mean, he appears, obviously, in Hearthstone. I've heard a few stories, but I'm not sure. Ticketus, Darkmoon Fair, and WoW. And Cthulhu, obviously. Old Gods. Alright, so let's do this and this. Alright. So I'm going to update my schedule now that I'm back to talking. Definitely get some more streaming in this weekend. And then the in real life streams like I was talking about. Try to get a few more creative things. I've also considered maybe getting some coaching, and I will do that on stream. Just, I want to improve my standard play. Hey. Sorry. The little dog is deciding to rearrange her bed. Aloon, hey. Gosh. All right, so. All right, that gets really annoying. I don't know why she has to move the bed over. I mean, it is closer to me, but it's just like she doesn't like to be away. But it's kind of difficult right now because there's a lot of static electricity and she rolls around on the bed and generates more static electricity. And then when she touches like the desk, um, some of the monitors actually blink out occasionally. So I'm not sure what to do about all the static electricity I'm having in my office. I almost need like a grounding bar so that I can uh, ground the workstation and make sure that it's not going to damage any of my computers. All right. Well, saying we're going to win, but I don't think we're going to win. Now, if we had my buddy, we would have won that. Okay. Let's see here. First, we'll buff the mechs. Let's see what else we get. There's this guy. Play him. Spin. That could be good. Alright, go here. Oh, I am tempted to get him. I'm gonna get him. Anything that does additional damage is going to be good. The thing that you have to look at with her buddy is you want as many mechs to die in combat as possible. So that's why I started stacking all these with the death rattle. In fact, I should rearrange a little bit so that the ones that only have the one are on the left-hand side and will die first to make space on my board.
Do not stop now, Commander.
All right, let's see what we get. Yay. All right. Let's start. Let's. Ooh. Should I just level? I'm gonna do it. All right. So move him there. I really wish I had some taunts in here. Let's see. I don't know why this is. What I'm trying to do is my tiers to get this to display. There it goes. It doesn't always work when you just hover over it. So yeah, it's level 4. I need the Annoyo modules so that we can start to get some taunts so that we protect our buddy and our little mechano tank. Optimize for maximum damage. So the saga behind my house continues. I don't know if I brought this up. I think I did when I streamed over the weekend on Sunday, but over the weekend, there were two cop cars and a forensics van. Well, it looked like a forensics van. It was unmarked, but it was a large van at my neighbor's house behind, like, it's in plain view of my window. And it's not like I could miss it. I mean, I could not be at my office, but that's not really practical. So yesterday, well, and then from that point until yesterday, every day, like all these people were there back and forth, all the kids, and they just kept showing up for, something. And then yesterday, they had caterers, and then they brought in these easels. So, based on everything that I can see, it appears that somebody may have passed away. Now, there's only two people living there, a man and a woman, and I've seen everybody except the woman, and I am suspecting that it would have been her, which is, unfortunate, but, the problem is I have no way of confirming. I think, yes, hey, Venomous. Yes, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with the lady who passed away. So, hey, welcome. Glad you could join. I mean, it's really bugging me. But today, there's absolutely no activity. He didn't go to work. Not playing this well, but it's the dead dude. Yeah, I mean, I really, just based on what I'm seeing, it really, like, all signs point to the fact that she passed away. I mean, the only thing that I'm, concerned about is, was it a suicide? Was it a natural cause death? Was she ill? I mean, it's not like I socialized with them at all. Honestly, there's a little point of me that is also interested that if something did happen, if something did happen, are they going to sell the house? Because I would want to buy the property behind me. So there is that point as well. All right, so let's do that. Well, doubtful they'll get 5 mil for it. It's not worth that much. But if I bought it, I would completely tear down the house. I'd get rid of it. It's not even a house, it's just a mobile home. And you can sell those. They come and just take them away, and then I would just expand the property, fence it all in for my horses, and, be happy. And then wait for one more neighbor to go. Like, all the people that are on our shared well want to buy them out. So reverse the colonization. I'll just put it that way. When they split. Well, fortunately, her husband, fiance, is there, and I'm suspecting he is on everything, so would probably be able to manage that. But I don't know. I gotta let things settle down and look for an opportunity that I can talk with him, because at least I had communication with him. But it just didn't seem like the time. I like that, actually. So it's not a ghost, then it's a poltergeist that comes in and attacks. Oh, I love it. I love it. I should write a book. I mean, with all the things that go on in this area, I could write a book. I mean, it's just living in the wilderness like this in the Wild West is such an experience. I mean, from the giant devil scorpions that, I mean, literally, size of my hand, scorpion. Uh, Big ones. LMTC did battle with it out on the back porch. To the rattlesnake that we had in the garage. We both did battle with the rattlesnake. We won. Okay, I wasn't paying attention here, and I had my favorite hero, and I completely screwed the pooch on it. Alright, but that's okay. So today, or no, not today, yesterday, when I was out walking, we saw a coyote, and I had my dog with me. And most of the time, the coyote just run away. But if you have a dog with you, they're more likely to approach you. All right. Oh, do I want husband and wife team here? TC, I love that. So you made war with the monstrous insectoid and slew it with the fury of 1,000 gods. Yeah, I think we had what? We had a fly swatter and scorpion killer spray and a shoe. Or did we get the broom? I forget. It was, and the broom. Okay. Oh, what do I want here? I'm gonna do him because I don't really like playing Millhouse, and Overlord Sarfong is rated B, where all the others are below that. Oh! Get one of those high-powered slingshots. What, you mean like a crossbow? We do actually have a crossbow, and LMTC brought up using the crossbow on the rattlesnake. But I declined because the rattlesnake was underneath my car. Yeah, I was like, no way are you firing a crossbow under my car. Oh, get like a hammer tip or something so that it will get a full smoosh. Okay, so I don't think you quite understand the real size of the devil scorpion. I mean, they are humongous. I mean, and they can take quite a bit of squishing. Like, you couldn't step on one and squish it. It would need a serious, like, hammer. Okay, so this house, we've had an inordinate amount of scorpions. Most of them that get into the house are dead because I do have a lady that does a great job spraying around the exterior of the house. And then I replaced all the external doors, and it was even better. There's only one door that I didn't replace, and now I'm second guessing that I should have. And that's coming from the garage. So, like, there's this steady stream of dead scorpions as they get to the door, and a few of them may get under the door and come into the hallway. A few of them have gotten into my office because that's like the first place they go. But at least no more come in the front door and the back door. I'm gonna have to post. I'll post pictures of the devil scorpions and the rattlesnake in my Discord. So if you want to see some of our desert adventures, I'll post there. So I started all of my desert critter discussion with the coyotes that we saw when I was out walking. Let's see. I want to go pirates. But one of the other things that we saw was a roadrunner the other day. The roadrunners are very active right now. They are so incredibly cool. I saw one up on top of The Roadrunner does have some bluish feathers, but it does not go beep beep. No. No, I love the Roadrunner cartoons and what they do and how they personify them on the cartoons. There are some accurate depictions. I mean, they do. When they run, you don't see their legs. It's hilarious. And they just get going and they run. They're always running across the road. That's how I always end up seeing them. I did catch some pictures of them, which I'll post. All right. They do, yes. They make a sound that's very unusual. Well, the other day I actually saw a pair of Roadrunners, which then led me to think, I don't know how they actually like raise their baby Roadrunners. I don't know if Roadrunners make nests. One thing that is unusual though is Roadrunners do not like seed, so that is completely fictitious. Let Wile E. Coyote stop the Roadrunner with a pile of seed. They don't do that. They're carnivores. They eat small lizards, insects. One of the ones down in Tucson, where my parents used to live at their country club, they had this cantina, and the Roadrunner would go to the back door by the kitchen, and they would give him a piece of raw bacon. And this Roadrunner was just absolutely, enamored by coming to get free food from the kitchen. But he visited every day. They made their rounds. All right. Let's do this. All right, I want him. So another cool sighting that I had was a bobcat. Saw a bobcat the other day on my walk. I saw a great horned owl. We also have quite a few hawks. The hawks are always, they stay close, but there's a nest south of the house. So when I walk that way, I see the nest. They had a couple of babies this year, and then they take the babies out and train them for hunting. And they went up to the north end by the National Forest area. And the adult hawk was teaching the baby hawk how to hunt. And it was like, follow me, do this. It was so incredible to watch. We also have some free range cattle that are showing up. They're babies. Saw their tracks the other day. I haven't seen them in a while, but there's tracks, so we know that they're up and moving. And I know any day now I'll start to see rattlesnakes again out on my walk or my runs when I go out. Let's see. Oh, and one of the curious things to see out here are the vultures. Vultures are... oh, shoot. I forgot to use my hero power first. There we go. Alright. Since I can only use it once, I'd rather have it on him anyways. Okay. There we go. So he should go over there. He should be protected. There. Alright. Now we'll get some synergies. Hopefully I'll stay alive long enough to be able to build on this. So a long time ago when I was hiking down in Tucson, um, I remember it because it was Easter Day. So we had we were down walking in the wash, which is just like the sandy area where the water, when it rains, flows. So for those who didn't know what a wash is, um, we were hiking down the wash and we had come across this bend and we saw a very large cat track. And that's concerning because uh, we saw it. And then all of a sudden in the distance, we heard this dog just going crazy. And around the corner came this humongous mountain lion. And it jumped up the embankment of the wash. Well, it first stopped. It looked at me and my mother, who were there hiking, and we just froze because we were unarmed and there's a mountain lion. And that's the first mountain lion that we had seen. And then it got real upset because the dog was coming and jumped up and just went away. And we turned around and went back to the house because I was like, that's pretty scary. We do not need to be messing with a mountain lion while we're out in the wilderness. All right, so we don't need to do that. All right, so I'm just going to let this sit. Who are we going against? Oh, Noonien. But yeah, so that was by far the most scary experience that we had as far as encountering wildlife out in the desert. I've come across bear, elk, and deer up north. Little pronghorn antelope are really cute when you go up to the higher elevations. They're very prevalent. But we've seen black bear. I've seen, when I was in Alaska, I saw grizzly bear, but that doesn't count for Arizona. Oh, and we have another really unusual critter called a coatimundi. It's like a badger, but it has a long tail. I've seen those out in the mountain parks as well. Oh, and then the best is javelinas. So they're like wild boar, and they're also very prevalent in the deserts around here. Now, when you get in the mountain range, you start to see just the regular deer. I've gotten some pictures of them when I was out hiking. Now that I'm looking at this, I just are thinking about it. I realize just how many animals I see while I'm out and about doing all those miles. All right, let's see here. Buy him because we're gonna buff this guy. Sell him. We need pirates. Oh, perfect. There we go. But I don't want to do the triple. I just want the benefits of each one. I will take this triple. All right. Pirate. All right. There we go. See him. All right. I'll play him. Avenge 4, make another friendly pirate golden permanently. Okay, let's see if he plays out and gives us some benefits. If we stay alive long enough. All right. It's saying a 74.2% chance of winning. Oh, there we go. Get some gold. Yay. All right. Yay, we won. We won. Happy dance, happy dance, happy dance, happy chair dance. All right. So we'll nope, 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 don't do that. Do this. Do him. Oh. Well, this can give me a triple. What do I sell? I guess it would be him. He's really not giving us a whole heck of a lot. Alright, nothing that really has synergy, so... Oh, wow. I think I'm just gonna let it sit. And I will be right back. I want to get a refill while it plays out.
A pity you fall behind. You have a certain knack for violence.
Alright. I do not see any pirates. To this. Spin. Oh, we like her. Alright. I would like to keep her, but... This is a tough call. Honestly, probably he's the least valuable. Alright, let's see how this plays out. Suppose I could spin one more time. Should put him over there now since he's the highest. No, we don't need him. Alright. We're going against an Yen who has demons. Ouchie. Might not win this. That's okay. A little more synergy this time. Paid attention a little bit more. Decided to bring the bottle to me instead of having to go back and forth to the kitchen for the bottle. Tonight's vintage of choice. A new Pinot Noir that I found. Sunny with a chance of flowers. A very light, low-calorie Pinot Noir. Another one of those low sugar content like the Fit Vine that I normally drink. Yeah, it's saying definite loss. Oh, bummer. Because I was having fun with this one. I'm going to have to start listening to the game a little bit more of what it throws at me. I think the game did not want me to go pirates, but whatever. So we got fourth, so we're back to 5,000. All right, next, see what we get. All right. Ooh, let's see. I like playing the Lich King. I've had very good luck with the Lich King. And do we have, but we don't have beasts. We do have mechs. There's some reborn there. Well, he could be fun. We have demons, dragons, no elementals, no pirates. Oh, I don't know if I want to play Lich King without beasts, because beasts really are helpful. They're saying Yogg Saron. Oh, okay. I'm going to try Yogg Saron because I've never played it, and I'm right at 5,000 anyways. So it's really not going to make a difference. Oh, a little more light.
7 enemies stand between you and victory. Prepare yourself.
Okay, what have we got here? Alright, I think the game wants me to play demons. So I'm going to listen and play demons. Spin the wheel of Yogg Saron. Acolyte of Yogg Saron.
Rule number 1. Always have an exit strategy.
Okay, 100% loss, not a good start.
Have you come to trade or wait
Okay.
for breath?
So let's hero power just for shits and giggles, and yay, we got lucky. All right, spin that. Oh, do I want to freeze to get a triple for him? Why not? All right. So hopefully we get lucky this time. I'll try to pay a little bit more attention. But this is the first time that I've played with this buddy, so I'll definitely need some time to learn all of the ins and outs to make sure that it's completely optimized. All right. So I think it's better to do this and take a gamble. Oh my gosh, I'm getting really lucky with these picks. Wow. Alrighty then. Honestly, when I read that, I thought it meant that it was going to put its health to 1-1. Now it's give it 1-1. I really need to be more careful when I read the description. So add a random minion in Bob's Tavern to your hand. Give it +1/+1. I think I would have made, I would have chosen him earlier when I was playing Battlegrounds if I had read that correctly. kind of like my questing in World of Warcraft. You know, you find out what you have to do, but you sometimes you just skim through and read the uh, you don't read the full description. I mean, you're missing out on some of the experience, but it also may have a clue for how to best play it. All right, I am just going to level because I want the higher level demons. I really need, if you're playing demons, you've got to get up to those fell bats on tier 6. So I'm going to really push now to get as high a level as I can. I mean, not that I'm an expert at Battlegrounds, but I've played enough games now to learn some of these critical requirements. My specialty for Hearthstone is most definitely ranked wild. That is what I enjoy the most.
Rule number 1. Always have an exit strategy.
Okay. I just realized that I had closed down Discord when I had to do a restart earlier today. All the fun that I was missing.
You have returned. How fortuitous.
All right. I don't see anything there that I could use. I'm going to update again. Who are we going against? Oh, he's got the amalgam thing, or the fish. And he's got demons as well. Alright, we'll see how this works. I'm getting a little behind in my board. We need to get more demons. Alright. How much are we going to get hurt this round? Well, we're going to lose, but it's not going to be too painful because he doesn't have a lot of minions. So we can at least get it down to 2, and they're low cost, so that's good. Alright, minimizing the damage while we continue to level. Let's see if the strategy pays off. No demons. Alright, we can use her to get more demons. We can use him and put some taunt on these guys. We'll just see what we get. Battlecry and Death Rattle gain a dome. Okay, that's good. Alright, so not too bad. So let's start getting some demons. We'll buff him. Alright, this is a very weird combination on this board, but I think it can work. Alright. So we're going against Y Charge. Let's see how they're playing with this one. Doesn't look like they've summoned any from their current tavern chair. Oh, I get it. Oh, seriously? I feel really silly. That's when you're using the hero power, it'll summon from your current tier, and that's when it gives it the buff. But if you think about that, it summons it, but the one in your hand does not have the buff. So, though you should still get it if you summon it after the game. Alright, now I'm getting it. Well, hopefully we'll survive a little bit longer. But at least I know for next time. Alright. Get him. Tier 5. No demon. Shall we spin the wheel? Or... spin? Get a demon. Alright, so we want him. Now, we'll do this. What are we gonna get? Add 3 random document prizes to your hand. Nice. Alright. Should have played that earlier, though. Alright, let's see what we get. Hopefully we'll get some more demons. Yes! Have to run a tier! That's what you definitely need with the minions, with demons. Oh, that's awesome. Alright. I don't play him as much, but yay. Okay. Well, I gotta think quick here. So, first thing, we want him. I don't want add a minion to Bob's Tavern. Let's buff him. Let's try our luck. Not lucky. Okay, so we are going to play him. We'll sell him finally. Kind of lost his benefit. Sell him. Spin. Spin. Possible triple. Oh, triple. Him. Tier 1. Could have had a triple there, but I want the other one. Alright, there we go. And while this plays out, old dog says must go out now. Be right back. Okay. Okay, dog crisis averted. Let's see. What have we got now? We're going to level. I'm going to spin. Really not much that we could benefit from here. I'm just going to spin again. Alright, so we got 2 good demons there. I think at this point, I am going to sell her. We've gotten some benefit. I want to play the additional taunt. I'm going to buff him. We'll get him next turn. Alright. And we go against Boy Charge again. Okay. But I think we're in a good position. Honestly, I'm looking at him. I don't think there's a benefit in keeping him. I'm actually going to sell him, play him.
Do not stop now, Commander.
Alright. And also, Amazon has made a delivery. Yay! The last 2 things that I needed to get ready for the show was a belt that uses a belt buckle. I didn't realize how hard that was to find. And then the little inserts for my hat so that I can downsize it so it'll fit. And we should be good. Saying 69.5% chance of winning here. So that should be a little better. We've still got poison, but this guy is very large. Hit the poison. Alright. We are still alive and kicking. Woohoo! Yes! Thank you. Alright. So, let's spin the wheel, see if we get lucky. Nope. Couldn't happen twice. Alright, so... see what we got here. Well, he hit the poison, but it was at the end. Would have preferred he hit the poison earlier. Alright, so... here's what we'll do. Alright, so I want to do this.
Better to hire a recruit than go shopping for more. Perhaps you will succeed after all.
Alright. So it's saying 96.1% chance of winning. But I have had a game where it said only 0.7% chance of winning, and we won. So I'm not too confident in their percentages, but it's looking okay. Yeah, this is looking a little better. We got to get to those Felbats level 6. But I think I'm making the right choices of leveling up to the higher level demons since they weren't golden. Alright, we are in... yes, we are in the top 5. And we're going against the dude with the death rattles. Alright. Gonna level. I'm gonna spin. Yes. So if we survive, we got another triple. Could we get it this turn? I can't figure out a creative way to get him. So we're just going to save those and hopefully make it to the next turn. It says we're in second place, but we're going against first place. And last time we went against them, that was not a good round. Let's see, he had... the amalgam, he has demons, and he has mixed minions. Let's see what happens.
Perhaps you will succeed after all.
I'd say an 100% loss. Icky. Oh my gosh, he's got Terragosa. No wonder. 207 health. Oh my gosh, that's a strong minion. Alright, which one? Well, at least it's not gonna be like let's see, that's a level 4 and he is okay, so he's got 2. Oh, I think we're still by 1 point. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we at least get one more turn and we're top 4. Okay. There we go. By him. By him. Sell him, because he doesn't do anything for us. Alright, so I'm going to spin one time. Okay, that was interesting. Oh, yes, Velvet. Alright, we're going to get rid of him. Let them all consume something. Alright, at least it's a demon.
Do not stop now, Commander.
Okay, so we're going against my charge again. We've got 2 poisons now. Yay him, but it says 72% chance of winning. Alright, let me turn this up again. As the sun starts to go down, it gets very, very dark. And I don't like the lighting. I started setting up the new system, or the backfill system that my friend gave me. I intend to use it as a secondary system in my kitchen. And I'm going to try some cooking streaming as something different. I just, on a whim, I looked at some of the cooking shows that people are doing, and they're really creative, and it looks like a lot of fun. So why not? Oh, we are going to win this one. We're surviving with good health. Let's see. Oh my gosh, and we moved up into the top 3. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so we've got our Fellbat, which is there. There's another Fellbat. That's the real key. Just looking for demons at this point. Demons or triples? Of course, this is the painful part. If I find something, even if I freeze it, they're all going to eat it. See? Like this. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna let it happen because it doesn't matter at this point, and we're going against the dead dude. Yay, living dead dude.
Perhaps you will
Bye-bye, little demon. With a 99.8% chance of winning. Yay. See if somebody else gets knocked out. But wow, surviving this far with only 1 health, this is going to be incredible. Alright, we're probably going against him this time. But we're top 2. Okay, so what we got here? I mean, not really worth it at this point. Alright, so we'll get another triple. Gives us an opportunity to spin the wheel one more time. Nice. Okay, so we'll sell him. What's this? Give a friendly minion Divine Shield. Make it this dude. Discover a new hero power. I don't want to do that. Do this. Might as well do this because it's going to be our last chance. I did not have enough time to play this whole round. More time! Alright, so this is, oh yeah, 405 health, Terracosa. Yeah, not gonna happen. Not without poison. Wow. Yes, it was a living dead dude and I beat him. But just no chance with that amount of health. There's nothing I can do with that. But I survived this far on 1 health. I made it through the last 3 rounds. So I'm pretty happy with this round. Alright, we're back up and climbing. 583 HP, I know. I had another person that was playing dragons, and they had Terracosa's health up to 3,500. Or no, attack 3,500, and health was like 700. Some obscene amount of growth there. It was incredible. It's amazing how much the buffs for Terracosa can really boost her health and attack. Alright. Let's see who they're saying. Well, El Akir. I suppose, but no elementals, no dragons, no Murlocs. 1 poison takes it down. Oh, I know. And I had no poison because I focused on all my demons and buffing demons. I really like playing him. I love the secrets. I like getting an extra turn, but I have not played El Akir for a while. Oh, Francisco 2121. No. No thanks. I've been meeting people naturally. Not going to buy friends.
Seven enemies stand between you and victory.
Alright, so what is it looking like this time? Demon, Pirate, Beast. Well, so this looks like it's up in the air, so I'm just going to reduce the cost to up level and see where it goes.
Rule number 1. Always.
All right. Oh, I forgot about that. I was like, why is this 100% win? I forgot about the uh, Divine Shield. LTC. Yes, yes, there is a service for that. All right. So I'm going to level. I want my pirates. Like you hired someone to hang out with you for the day. Yeah, I know. There's actual services that you can do that.
Victory is close at hand.
But for other of us, we come here and stream. I've met so many cool people since I've been streaming. I love it. I have a whole new uh, group of friends, and it's been incredible. I enjoy all the time that I'm here. I love talking. I love sharing all my desert stories. I don't think I'm cool enough to be hired, but for sure not lame enough to hire a friend. Well, I don't really think that's lame. Okay, so if you and I were not here in the house together and have, some interaction, I I could legitimately see me hiring someone just to have conversation. I feel like that's what the maids, when they come to clean the house, I kind of feel that that's what I'm doing. I really, I spend more time talking to them than they do just cleaning. Obviously, I mean, I know one of them's family because I gave her a whole bunch of furniture. So I really don't think it's all that lame. Every time I have a repair person over, the lady that comes and sprays for bugs, I talk with her a ton.
On your feet.
It's just because I like that interaction. I'm just gonna do this. Well, it's nuts, but do you deny that I have quite a close relationship with the people who clean the house? I'm always talking to them. No, no. That's not what I'm saying. So, so you're saying I should be charging you? No. All right, so definitely want this guy so we can start buffing. The salty looter.
Rule number 1. Always have
Well, I will say I am happy about one thing. The special diet my doctor asked me to go on was very restrictive. I couldn't eat a lot of things. Then I introduced some things back and then discovered that I am also now intolerant of cheese and dairy. But I can have Parmesan cheese, which is a good thing because I can make pizza and then put Parmesan cheese on it afterwards. So lots of meats, lots of veggies, and a very minimal amount of Parmesan cheese. My new version of modified pizza. But on a good note, at least I can have pizza. I love to have pizza on Fridays. So that's what will be waiting for me after my stream today. All right, there we go. Right track. So it is kind of weird making pizza without any cheese on it. But still tasty. If there's one thing that I've learned from 15 years of cooking completely gluten-free, there's a lot of different ways to add taste creatively. And that's what I'm doing with the pizza. Different type of meats, different type of toppings. I'm just glad that I wasn't intolerant of tomatoes, because gosh, then, I mean, I don't think I could remove tomato sauce and cheese from a pizza and still make it tasty. All right, not gonna win this one, but we are gonna get my buddy. Spirit of Air. Okay. Oh, now I remember where Alakir was in World of Warcraft. Up in, was it on that Outland? In the old Warlords of Draenor, when Outland was not, destroyed? Wasn't he up on the mountaintop? Either that or he's the one on top of the pyramids in Uldum. I think it's Uldum. I don't remember. Alright, we need some pirates here. There's one. Yeah, triple. Another pirate. So many shinies. The gold grubber. Alright, so 64.9% chance of loss. Bugger. Oh, that was lucky. So it's going to be a tie. All right. So we will spin. Okay, we'll take him. Buffy. All right, so he should really be over here now. Alright, we'll go for a potential triple. But I don't have enough gold to buy him this time, even if I sold something. So, LMTC, why was your week long? I know mine was long because of all the meetings I had. All the catching up I was doing. I have to go back and catch up on 1,400 new emails. Oh, and dealing with office politics with one of my vendors. Oh, it just rubs me the wrong way that on a Friday, they come in and they just drop this policy. It was like, oh no, we're not doing it. Yes. Kudos to you, though. I mean, seriously, what you're doing is absolutely incredible. I I cannot say, I mean, just how much mental fortitude it has taken to do that. Quitting that type of habit. I mean, you told me that it's almost as bad as quitting heroin. It's probably worse because it was readily available. It really is. It's just anybody that might have gone through that in the past, that it's a terrible experience. Oh, a tie! Yay! So I am going to give tons of kudos to you for what you're doing and just the strength that you've had on that. Now I will say we've avoided each other this week while you're going through that. Understandably so. All right, I should have bought him before I bought the others. At this point, let's go here. All right. I remember as far as like opioids and all of that family. Thank you for that. Thank you. I mean, it's kind of, it's been all on you, but it's been a team effort. I've tried to be as understanding as possible and support you. I mean, having had one time when I had a major surgery and they put me on Oxycontin, and I started to really, really like crave, getting that next pill and taking it. It really wasn't even about the pain anymore. Easily addicted to Oxycontin. And I also stopped that cold turkey. And I can relate to that feeling that I had of just, you just can't get comfortable. No matter what you do, you're just not right. You feel outside of your skin. It's very disconcerting. Not an experience I ever want to go through. That's why I don't like taking any painkillers. That's why I'm glad the pain in my hands is gone, because that was miserable. All right. I don't think we're going to pull through on this one. Oh no, it's a tie again. All right, so now we'll just go for some triples. All right, what else? Nothing really of value for this. Wondering if we should just go ahead. Oh, I don't know what to do. All right, so she's going to be pretty buffed, and she's got mechs. Mechs and beasts from last time, and she has her buddy. I think it's going to be beneficial to get his death rattle fairly early, but not as the first one that gets the Divine Shield, Wind Fury, and Taunt. But getting that in the mix pretty quickly is going to be helpful.
Do not stop now, Commander.
All right. So 81% chance of loss. Okay. Alright, we get our... Well, oh, he's got little microbots. Not too bad, not too painful at least. Alright, so... yeah, I'm gonna spend... so we're going against Sir Finley. He has demons. No pirates. Alright, so... we're getting behind on buffing the minions. Hmm. Alright. Boy, it sure gets dark here quick. I mean, it's 6:34 p.m. in the evening, and it is completely dark. Like, there's no, dusk right now. I mean, that's one thing about Arizona I've always noticed. We don't use daylight savings time, which I love because I hate the clock change. I mean, why? That really needs to stop. It's outdated for that. But yes, it's already pitch black. One of those that if you didn't take care of it, something outside, you're kind of SOL because you're not going to be able to see. Alright, so 9, 10, 11, 14. That's not too bad. Alright, come on. We need some triples. There. Oh my gosh. Ask and you shall receive. Yay. See if we get any others. Well, unfortunately, I have to play him because he's the one that is going to get buffed by playing other pirates. Well, it's a pirate. Okay, so he has reduced his benefit, so we'll do this. Right now, I just want to get some buffs. Let's see. There we go. Timed out perfectly. Nothing helpful. It's like, am I going to be able to afford to have him? Yes, let's try it. Although, it just adds a random golden minion. I don't know, I should have probably played him. Alright, we got a golden minion buddy dude. It's a technical term. A golden minion buddy dude. They had 83% chance of winning. Well, another tie. Okay. Oh, yay, but we get 2 triples this round. So this is going to play out okay. Alright, so we'll get the pirate first. Tier 6. Oh, another pirate, so see what we get. Spin. I'm going to use him just purely for the buff. Yeah. Well, we do want him, so I'll save that. Tower 6. Oh, no pirates. Could use him. Well, I get a golden minion this turn, so I'm gonna ride it out one more time. So LMTC, are you gonna want some of my no cheese pizza, or are you going to eat Chinese food leftovers?
Do not stop now, Commander.
Alright, 24% chance of winning. Alright, lots of microbots. We're still holding out. See what the death rattle gives them. Not gonna have any minions left. There we go. But unfortunately, we are going to lose that one. Oh my gosh! It was going so good, and I was just about to get my golden minion. 5th place. Bugger. Wow. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm bummed. Alright, I think we have time for one more game before I must go make pizza. Oh, I still have the question of the day. So this question was very interesting, especially after the virtual star party. Let's see. Stop it. Don't lick. So, question of the day. What is the diameter of the Earth? Bulbasaur! Hey, welcome! How are you doing? So glad you could stop by. Let's see. Oh, I'm doing well. This is the first chance I've had to stream. I lost my voice this week, so glad. It's not perfect yet, but just glad I'm able to be back here and streaming again. Yes, thank you. I like to talk, and I talk a lot at the office, so this is It was difficult not to stream. I felt I was kind of depressed not being able to talk to everybody. I mean, I always find doing these streams is very energizing. Let me see if my shout outs work. Excuse me. All right, just sending you a shout out. Go check out Coco Soar. I've been watching her stream while I was out of commission. It's very fun. Nice group of people there. And you can watch her knit socks. Oh, and I can say 안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다. That's about the extent of what I'll be able to do while I'm streaming. Thank you, thank you. Hello. But I'm continuing to practice.
But you must remain relentless, Commander.
Oh no, this is where I always stumble. Molten rock is like the key of going elementals. I am very tempted. So this has sure been one heck of a week for us in Arizona. I mean, the change in weather is really what triggered all the issues with my allergies and not being able to talk. But oh, I am so glad that we're not in the cold part of winter and that spring is already here. It's already back up in the 80s during the daytime. Yes, it's spring. I think you were in Washington, if I remember from your description.
A modest purchase.
Let's see here. Spring is the best. Oh, I used to love going up to visit Seattle. I have friends that have a house just north of Seattle, and we would always go up there and then visit Vancouver. Vancouver is incredible. But I really liked the restaurants in Seattle. It's just such a fun place to visit. So, get some bananas. I have been to Chinatown in, yes, in Seattle. I have not been to Koreatown. I did not know that there was a Koreatown. Okay. Well, that would explain why I hadn't been there. I mean, I did go down to like the fish market and all the things in downtown Seattle. So I visited there quite a bit. And then I had dinner in the space thing, the needle. I forget what it's called there. We actually celebrated my parents' 30th wedding anniversary in Seattle in the tower thing. It was really fun. I'm gonna do this. All right, I think that's all I could do. So yes, lots of fond memories of Seattle. Really enjoyed traveling there. So it's a bit too cold and rainy for me. Every time I was there was never any sunshine. I'm definitely a desert rat. I kind of skirt away from all that cold and rain. Even during monsoon season, it's kind of depressing. Yeah, I agree. They get the seasonal depression there. It's just it. Oh wow, yeah, that's really bad. You definitely have it worse than I do. Um, I I get a little bit depressed, and sunshine. I just can't wait for the sunshine. It makes everything feel so much better.
Stay.
All right, let's start buffing these elementals.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single minion.
Oh, I know it does. I mean, but then you could go the opposite extreme. I took a cruise to Alaska, and it was like sunny all the time. All I wanted was to get a full night's sleep where it was dark. I was so happy. I was in Alaska for 2 weeks, and when I finally returned home, I just couldn't even say how happy I was to have darkness. So I think we're just completely biologically programmed to have a certain amount of sunshine and a certain amount of darkness. And when you mess with those windows, it really impacts everybody, or it just impacts your everything, your physiology. Exactly. And when it goes, well, I'll read this because I'm following chat, but some people are just listening because I know a few of my friends like to listen in while they're at the gym. So, yes, balance is key to getting the right amount of light, the right amount of darkness.
Did you expect
All right.
on your feet?
So, let's buff him. My favorite elementals. Let's see. I've got to do that. I can do this, sell him, get some bananas. Lots of bananas. So now this time of year is really pretty consistent weather normally through the next couple of months, except for the 2 weeks of February that they host the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show. Every single year they host it, there's always some bizarre weather phenomena. In 2012, it actually snowed in Arizona during the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show. We had flooding rains. We went from 85 on one day to like 30 degrees and snow. It's for some reason when they hold this show, and they hold it every year, and they've been holding it for 65 years. I think this is actually closing in on year 70. Um, it is just amazing that they always have some very weird weather. Everybody that travels from like up north and comes down for the show, hoping for nice temperate weather, they never know what to pack for.
You have returned.
So we'll see what this year brings. I fully anticipate some bizarre weather.
Minion proves effective.
So we'll do this. Get rid of him. Now it's just all elementals all the time. All right, we'll start buffing. All right, you're gone. One more spin. Nothing worth saving for. Get some bananas. Alright. And buff the molten rock. Alright, so let's see. We're going against Cookie. He has Murlocs. Most likely he's going to have poison. So let's put him over there. Balance out here and assume our taunts there. Oh, there's a Maleficent. That's going to be the winner, most likely. Oh. Well, this will be my last game of Battlegrounds. I gotta go make my cheeseless pizza. I am going to add some streams this weekend. It's all dependent on when we can move in, when we get our barn space for the show. Yes, yes. I had some recent health issues and found that I was getting a reaction to cheese and dairy. So now I have to make cheeseless pizza, and I have to be really creative in how I make it still taste good. But at least I can go back to having pizza because I love my pizza. And it had been a tradition that I always made pizza on Fridays.
Rule number 5.
Let's see.
Be audacious when the situation demands it.
I don't know yet. I'm going to consider some alternatives so that I can still have some cheese. And I found that I can eat like dried cheese, more hard cheeses. So I can have Parmesan cheese on the pizza. I just can't have like the mozzarella and the ricotta that I put on the pizza. I used to like to have both. I'm a big cheese fan. I love my cheese. So this is kind of tough. I'll look into it. I'll see. You know, it really just comes down to what the ingredients are. Because I also cannot have gluten. I'm just like, great. The older I get, the less I can eat. Like pretty soon I won't be able to eat anything. I already don't eat like sweets and anything with gluten in it, so that's kind of difficult. But the cheese was kind of a low blow. I think I could get away with just putting minimal cheese on it. But for right now, I'm just doing cheeseless with some Parmesan. Alright, it's saying 100% loss. Ouchie. But we're at 34 health, so we're still in second place. See if we can hold out.
Have you come to trade?
Alright, so time to get rid of the Murloc. Let's see here. I could play him, but it's kind of a waste. This can be beneficial because every time he gets buffed, it buffs him. It's worth a play. I'm just playing him because he's a placeholder. Alright. Let's just see if we can at least get top 4 with this. The one thing it'll do, it will feed the Avenge for these. What is he playing? Oh, he's playing Elementals too. Oh, it should be an interesting battle. We will have to see.
Perhaps you will succeed after all.
All right. 100% loss. Well, that's a bummer. Well, but that golden molten rock, not gonna beat that. Alright, we're still alive. We'll get another game like the last one where I ran 4 turns with 1 health. Okay, so we will grab him. Spin. Grab him. Spin. Oh, we'll get lucky because we'll sell Baron and we're going to get a triple light spawn. Awesome. Play the triple. Actually, I should have done this first. Okay, so get our tier 6. Nothing really helps there. Okay, so what I am going to do, sell him, play him, okay, so he's still too low, he's still too low, do this, play him, get 1 more buff. Alright. We'll just have to sit tight. I don't think we'll make it through. It's a bummer.
Rule number 1. Always have an exit strategy.
Yes, that's 100% loss. That's okay though. I just do the BGs for fun. I provide viewers with examples of how not to play Battlegrounds. I have a basic understanding of Battlegrounds. I definitely prefer to play ranked. I have fun. But I'm kind of stuck here, and I'm not. I was doing really well before Buddies came out. I was up at 6.9k was my highest MMR. Since the Buddies came out, I have fared much worse. So I'm stuck now at 5k, and that is as far as I have been able to progress. All right, well, it has hit 7 o'clock. It's time for me to go make my cheeseless pizza. I want to thank everybody that joined. It's always wonderful to chat. I'm so happy to be talking again and to see everybody. So I do have a stream planned for Sunday, but I will be online some alternate times. So feel free to, let me post my socials again. I do have a Discord channel. Feel free to join. I do have alerts set up there. All right. Otherwise, have a wonderful Friday to everyone. It's lots of fun.